This is Anthony Galliano for B2B Cambodia with a special tariff update. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit, in a 7-4 decision, concluded that most of President Donald Trump's sweeping tariffs exceeded his authority under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act, and thus are unlawful. These include the Liberation Day tariffs, the 10% baseline tariffs, as well as the reciprocal tariffs. Certain tariffs remain unaffected, such as those on steel, aluminum, copper, or others imposed under the different statutes, like Section 232 of the Trade Expansion Act. The court ruled that the International Emergency Economic Power Act does not authorize the president to impose tariffs of general application. Instead, Congress retains the constitutional power to levy duties and taxes. By stretching the International Emergency Economic Powers Act beyond its intended scope, the tariffs became an unlawful use of emergency authority. The U.S. Constitution gives Congress, not the President, the power to regulate foreign commerce and set tariffs. While Congress can delegate some trade authority to the President in specific statutes, like Section 232 of the Trade Expansion Act, the judges concluded that Trump's Liberation Day tariffs and reciprocal tariffs went far beyond such authority and far beyond such delegation. The court majority stressed that executive power has limits, and Trump's tariffs encroached on congressional prerogatives. Trump's team argued that the tariffs were needed for national security and economic leverage. The court rejected this, saying the administration failed to show a genuine emergency under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act that justified blanket tariffs on allies and rivals alike. Judges noted that using tariffs as a bargaining tool is not the same as responding to an actual emergency. The court paused enforcement of this ruling, allowing tariffs to stay in effect until October 14, 2025, providing the Trump administration time to appeal to the Supreme Court. The administration has vowed to appeal and insists the tariffs are essential for national security and economic stability, calling the ruling a disaster. President Trump commented that our country would be completely destroyed without tariffs, calling the ruling total disaster for the country, and arguing that if the courts strike down his tariffs, the United States would face catastrophic consequences. He vowed to take the fight to the U.S. Supreme Court, aiming to preserve his tariff measures as a tool for national defense and economic strategy. This has been Anthony Galliano for B2B Cambodia with a special tariff update.